Welcome back to my channel. So first I want to apologize for the year-long oasis I was on. If you can see, I'm not at West Point, and I'm gonna mention it later at the end of the video, but I'm gonna talk about this in another video. This is just my first video since a year. But yeah, so in today's video I am doing my first, I guess, modification, not really modification, but update to the car I bought. And if you guys want to walk around, I'll do that later. Just let me know in the comments. But I have a 2006 Ford Mustang GT, and it's an older car, so it had some sun damage on the windshield wiper arms. So I took those off, and then we are going to spray paint them, get them nice and glossy black again, so they look like they just came off of the assembly line. So let's get into it. Hey guys, so in today's video we're going to be repainting these wiper arms. So this is what they looked like beforehand. I already sanded down. This was the driver's side, and now I'm doing the passenger side next. So we sand them down so that way that the paint, when it's spread on, it sticks better. So let's do that. All right, so now that these are both sand down, I'm gonna go get them painted, cleaned and painted. So you don't want to sand them down you don't need to sand them down to the bare metal. You just want to sand them down so that way there's the paint can adhere to them better, because or else it's just like, actually I don't know why. I know someone in the comments is gonna say, oh, it's because of this, but I don't really remember why. But yeah, I just know you sand before you paint all the time. So let's go do that. So now I got it set up, and we are going to paint with paint and primer. So all in one, and it's for metal, so it should work perfectly fine. So let's get that going. All right, so now that they are both painted, they're going to dry till I think it was like 30-40 minutes is what the paint said, and then after that we will repaint again and then sand them down and then see how they look. So I'll be back then. All right, so it's the next day. Moved them inside so they can dry, because there's dust and dirt outside. You don't want any of that to get in the paint when it dries. I didn't record it, but I did sand them again, and also gave 2 other coats. The sanding was because there's a few areas where you had paint dry and like splots. I didn't really care that much about it because there's still a few areas, like right here, there's that. But I did care a little bit because I didn't want them to be like, it was the whole front of this was all covered in spots. So I just did that. So now we're gonna go put them on the car. So we're gonna go outside. All right, so we're outside. I just put on the driver's side. So if you didn't know, the driver's side is the one that has the curve into it. Like you can see right here, it has a little bit of a bend in the arm. Unlike this one's flat. That is so it can get over or get from underneath the hood right here. So it was just easy for the 2006 2006 Ford Mustang. It is a 13 millimeter nut. I did it until I couldn't torque anymore, and then just put they have a cover on it, and you just cover that up, and then that's done. Now I'm about to do the other side, and then when we're done and we can see what it finally looks like after everything. Just looking at it right now, it looks 100% better. Like I said, it was very sun damaged, so I'm kind of happy about this. It was simple, really cheap, and it was just something to do. For a note to self, if you want to do this, make sure you guys have a window arm removal. It's a little piece that you like clamp in. You can get it at like any of your auto parts store. these are, I don't know if it's torqued down or what, but these are like the rings in these doesn't allow it, you can't pull it straight out. You have to have one of those to pop them out. So just so you know, I didn't know, and I started doing this and I was getting everything ready, and then I was like, oh wait, I kind of need this tool to do that. Okay, so let's get back to it. All right, and now we're back and we have it all on the car. Let me show you what I did. I think I like them. I mean, I know I like them. They're a lot better than what they were beforehand. Like I said before, this was all sun damaged. You can still see a little bit of like paint spots, but to the, like, if you're not looking at it intentionally to find something, I think they look great. They're a lot cleaner than what they were beforehand. And I don't know, just personally something I enjoyed doing. Now let's see, make sure that the actual wipers still work. I hope, I mean, barely anything to break, but it's also give me a reason to start the car. And I like the way it sounds. So let's get in here. So let's double check. Go around here. Yep, all right, all good. So that was awesome. I'm glad that worked. So that is it. Again, like I said, if you want to do this on yourself, make sure you go to... All right, so like I said beforehand, if you want to do this yourself, make sure you have the clamp. I'm actually going to go get it inside. I can show you what it looks like. It's called a windshield wiper arm remover tool. Very simply named, but yeah, it literally just clamps underneath. I have it down here. This is what it looks like. You just put this underneath, and then you spin it, and then it. Yeah, I had to get a wrench, and I had to actually like use it on the threads and pull because it was so tight. I don't think they've ever been removed, but they popped off somewhat easily. So yeah, that is it for this video. Please like and subscribe, and in my next video I'll talk about what happened to West Point and why. As you can see, I'm not there right now. I just didn't want to go all into it for the first video when I'm back. So see you guys.